Banana.
Okay, so I put a bunch of different cooking utensils here. And I want to see if you can identify them, any of them. I've never taught, well, I may have taught you over the years different things whenever you helped me in the kitchen, but let's just see. Can you find, and if there might be more than one of something, if there are, grab them all, okay? Can you find a...
Start off easy for me.
I'm just going to go in order. A measuring spoon? Or measuring spoons?
One.
Look around. Look at each thing before you decide which one could be measuring spoons.
This?
No, look around. Is there anything that looks more like a spoon than that on the table? Look at everything on the table. See if there's anything that looks, before you make a decision.
Oh, these.
Yeah, that's a whole set of measuring spoons. Because you need it, these are bigger than spoons, right? You need, what kind of spoons are measured? Tablespoons. This one's a tablespoon, the big one. See?
Uh-huh.
The teaspoon would be the next one smallest. Then there would be, or there, actually there's a half a tablespoon. Then there's a teaspoon, and then a half a teaspoon, and it goes smaller. Are you listening? And smaller and smaller, okay? All right, can you please find the measuring cups? There might be more than one. Anything that looks like it could be a measuring cup. So if it could,
These?
so if it looks like it could measure a quarter of a cup or more, all the way up to, that's 2 cup measure even. That's not only is it a measuring cup, it's a 2 cup measure. Is there anything else that could measure cups or half a cups or quarter cups? You found it. That was it. You're right. And anything else?
Here?
Yep. There's 3 things there that are all measuring cups. How about, can you find a meat thermometer?
Oh, okay.
There is something here called a meat thermometer. You stick it into the meat, into a big roast or a turkey, any kind of roasting meat, and it will tell you how hot it is in the inside, in the very deepest part of the inside.
Oh, no, that's...
Look at each thing. Look at, touch each and everything and see if you can find something that looks to you like it could measure heat.
Here?
I don't know. What, do measurements have numbers on them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, usually it's called graduated when
This is spatula girl.
Oh, you identify. Okay, then we'll take that one out. She knew that was a spatula without even asking. Anything else you know without asking here?
A rolling pin.
Yeah, good job. Anything else you know without asking? What are those crazy looking things? We never saw those before.
A knife.
It's a type of knife, but it's actually that's called a peeler.
Oh.
Look, so if you hold this carrot real hard and see this blade right here? Like that? See that little blade right here?
Mm-hmm.
That could cut you if you pushed it hard enough. You take it and you run it down the carrot and it'll peel.
Try?
Yeah.
Like
just don't get your skin. Don't go too close to your skin.
This?
Push away. Yeah, a little bit. Bring the blade right about there. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look what you just did. That's fun, huh?
Yeah.
And that's how you can make the carrot look real pretty before you cook it. But remember what we learned? Do you remember what I taught you when you were cutting the carrots the other day? That Baba read and found out? We actually lose nutrition by peeling a carrot. It's better to just wash it real good because the vitamins from the soil get in the outside skin of the carrot. So you're missing your vitamin Bs. You lose a lot of vitamin B by not eating the whole thing. That's fun, isn't it? You're making me want to eat a carrot. Okay, so
I'm gonna eat it.
So this is, what is this called? A vegetable?
A vegetable peeling knife.
Right, and it can be used for cucumbers and potatoes. Any kind of root you can peel with this. It's made for peeling things with hard skins like that. Okay, can you find the meat thermometer? How many things are left? You only have 3 things left to look at here.
Thermometer. This.
Does it look like there's numbers or anything that you could measure the heat with?
This. Oh, this.
You found it! So this would stick deep down into a roast and it would measure the innermost part of the meat. Because some roasts are big, like turkeys are big, right?
Yeah.
So that part right there, what part do you think measures? What part do you think shows the heat and what part actually touches the heat?
This
Right.
touches the heat.
And
This
that shows the number. That's right. Okay, and what do you think these 2 are? I'll give you multiple choice. One of the, well, I'm going to name 3 things, and you tell me which one this one is. Ready?
Okay.
Is it a pancake turner? Is it B, a basting brush, or is it
A basting
C,
brush.
a timer? You're right. You know what a timer is. Now, what's this? Now, do you know what basting is? So, when you do roast things, like you could roast any kind of meat, even vegetables, like if you have big potatoes or whatever you're roasting in an oven, which is inside the heat, right? Not on top of the stove. Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're roasting, okay, you dip into a certain juice that you like. Sometimes it makes its own juice and you just keep going like this. Pretend we're roasting this carrot, right? And it made its own juices. Or you have another kind of juice with spices. You dip it into the juice and you brush it all over and put it back in the oven again. And you just come back every once in a while and do it again. And it just keeps soaking in those juices and getting yummier and yummier and yummier. People usually baste meat, turkeys and stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that last thing in your hand, is it an A, another type of peeler? B, is it a sifter?
A sifter.
Or C, is it a cheese slicer?
Oh,
So
maybe
A, a peeler, B, a sifter, or D, a cheese slicer. And a sifter is something that
you
takes...
skipped C.
Oh, I meant to say C, a cheese slicer. Just to let you know what a sifter is. A sifter is something that takes all the lumps out of a powdery flour. I'll show you one day
It's
when
a
we're in the store
cheese.
because I don't have one.
It's like a cheese thing.
I think you're right, and I'll show you. I brought some cheese to show you how that works too.
Can I eat some cheese?
I can't film and show this, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I think it's enough.